Right, good afternoon everybody and welcome to this very special Christmas edition of the latest CEO Club's quiz. It's going to be a fun one. This is our final festive quiz that we are doing and it's really nice for us to be here doing it for you, all you guys connected with CEO Clubs. For those of you that weren't with us previously, my name is Mark. I'm going to be your quiz master this evening as I take you through 50 fast and fun-paced questions, and all of the questions tonight are on movies. Lots of Christmas trivia and lots of other trivia questions on movies of every genre that you can imagine. Now, I know lots of you are playing along as families tonight, which is really lovely. We can see we've got 19 teams that are booked in and ready to play already, and some of you have already started to say some happy Christmases over here on the live chat, which is right here. And it would be wonderful if lots of you got involved with the live chat tonight, because it is a way for me to connect with you, for you to connect with your fellow players, and for us to all just have a little bit of fun. So first of all, Sandra, good evening to you and thank you for joining us. We've got Bogdan there as well. Catalina, Murcia, been great working with you again to produce this quiz. Thank you for all of your help. We will be having a lot of fun with the ideas that you've come up with. Now, for those of you that haven't played before, there are a few rules, not too many. It's a very simple game to play, but let's take you through a few of our game rules. Okay, the first thing you need to know is that you'll be playing along using a smartphone, a tablet or a laptop. Hopefully you are using a separate device to the one that you are watching this YouTube stream on. If you're doing a split screen, that's absolutely fine. It might just flicker a little bit, might slow down a bit with the live stream. It's much better to play along with me on your TV or your PC monitor using a smartphone or a tablet or a laptop to play along. Now, as you play along, questions will appear on your screen. There are going to be 50 of them. Most of the questions are multiple choice. All you've got to do is click and select the correct answer. We do have some questions which we call open-ended, and these questions, quite simply, a keyboard will appear on your screen, and all you've got to do is type the correct letter or the correct number that we ask you for. Now, please beware, with these questions, we never ask you for the full answer. We only ever ask you for a first letter. So we might ask you for the initials of an actor. So if it was, I'm trying to think of an actor, George Clooney. If we asked for the actor George Clooney's name, if he was the answer, you would put GC. If we asked for his initials, GC. We might ask you for a number. We might ask you for a year. We will always tell you how many digits or letters are in your answer to help you out. So do please pay attention. No punctuation, no spaces, only ever put the letters or the numbers for open-ended questions. If you get a question right, it's worth 100 points. If you get it wrong, it's simply worth 0, which means guess at everything. It doesn't matter if you get it wrong, it will just be 0. Now, some questions have multiple correct answers as well. There'll be one near the beginning, one somewhere in the middle, and one right at the end. And with these questions, it will be one question, 5 possible answers, and 3 of them are correct. If you can click on all 3 of those correct answers, you will get all of 100 points. If you get just one wrong, the other ones that you get right are worth 20 points. So if you get 1 correct, it's 20, get 2 correct, it's 40, get all 3 of them and you'll get the full 100 points. We give you 30 seconds to chat to us in between each and every question, so don't worry when we're doing the actual questions. Concentrate on getting it right, and then once you've answered it, you can then have a little chat with us in the live stream. And we do give a speed bonus on every single question, and this is available to every single player as well. So if we have a question and every single player or every single team gets it right, everybody will get some bonus points. However, how many bonus points is determined by how quickly you answer the question. If you answer it nice and quickly, you're going to get the full 50 points. If you answer it after waiting for quite a while, you'll only get 1 or 2 bonus points. And on that note, we only give you 15 seconds to answer your question, so you do have to be quick. Actually, we upped it for you guys. We've upped it to 20 seconds. We decided on that, so you're going to get 20 seconds. Ignore that. It's going to be 20 seconds. I can assure you we did make that change. All right, now, we are playing for fun and just to bring a bit of Christmas cheer, but we've got a few fun prizes as well. And we'll start off with our winning team this evening. Our winning team will win a 1-year online subscription for American Cinematographer, this magazine. Now, this is really cool. Now, obviously on the screen, I've put a very old edition which featured How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I've read this magazine. It's so cool. If you're a movie fan, this will be a really, really wonderful prize for you. You don't have to worry about post or anything because it will be an online subscription, so you'll get the edition sent to you every single month for an entire year. So that will go to our winner. And as you will see with all of these prizes, there will be a clapper board which will have a special message to each prize winner as well. Runners up tonight, yes, it's not a movie, although lots of people do want it to be turned into a movie. But it's a nice prize as we go into the Christmas period, because we're all spending lots of time at home with our families. This will be good fun. It will be delivered to you. It's a giant Friends jigsaw puzzle, everybody's favourite TV show. That will keep you busy. And again, a clapperboard with a special message will be sent to you as well. That is for our second place team. And in 10th place, so we're going to give some spot prizes, as this is just like we did before. 10th place this time. Now this one really will keep you busy during the festive period. Again, we know it's a TV show, but it was a great TV show, right? And again, lots of you were big fans. It will be Monopoly, the Game of Thrones edition. It comes with all the special little Game of Thrones pieces, and it's just very, very cool. This will be going to whoever is in 10th position. And then we were assured that lots of people want to party over the Christmas period, and this might help you out a little bit. Shot Roulette will go to whoever finishes in 20th position, this Shot Roulette set. And once again, another clapperboard with a very special message on it as well. Right, let's take you over to our live game screen. Now, one thing we do want to point out is that we want to spread the prizes around a little bit. So we will say this. It's no problem if you're playing as a family and you're all playing individually. That's okay. But we want to award one prize per family. So if we have lots of people in the same household win lots of prizes, we want to try and spread those prizes out. So you'll get the first prize that you win. And then the next prize, if you happen to be in the same household, that will go to the person that comes just after you. Okay. So we want to make sure that all the prizes get spread around. So we have been asked to say it will be one prize per household, one prize per family. More people signing in. Good evening to Olga. It's lovely to have you back with us as well. You've already played this once, so I'm sure you're going to be fantastic tonight at this. Christina, good evening to you, and your nuts as well. Satirios is here. Hello to you as well, mate. Nice to have you. And thank you for spelling my name right. That's rather lovely. Most people get it with a K as opposed to a C. So that's a Christmas present to me. Alexandra and Marius are playing along as well. We've got 24 users now, which is actually slightly higher than we were expecting, but that's absolutely fine. We don't mind that. Now, if you haven't yet signed in, you're not ready to play, look right below me. myquiz.org is the place you should be going to with your phones, with your tablets, with your laptops, and you should be entering the code 617504. If you want to speed things up, we've got a QR code right down here. Let me do my pointing correctly because it's all reversed on my screen. There it is. That QR code, zap that and that will take you directly to the game. Just enter and you will be in. I can see that a couple of you literally have just signed in now, which is great. Now what you can see below me is what we call our Jumbotron. Obviously your handsets will show you all of the questions and the answers and the correct answers afterwards as well. But if you want to watch along, because some of you are playing as teams, if you want to watch the screen instead of staring at the little handset, you can do. The questions and answers will be right below me as well. And during the breaks, it will also show the top three. So one aim is to try and get into the top three if you can. And I will keep a running commentary on the top 5 or so as well. Okay, so if you can get into the top 5, I'll give you a shout out. And if anybody wants me to say hello to their kids or anybody else, just let me know in the feed and we will do that. Okay, lots of you are still signing in. Remember, all of these questions are about movies. We've got everything from Disney to Quentin Tarantino and a huge amount of Christmas trivia in here as well, all connected to movies and films. Right, I think we should get going. I think we've been speaking enough. Floriana, good evening to you, and thank you as well for spelling my name right. It's such a treat when people spell my name right. I really like that. I'd like to get you going, so please get your handsets ready. We've got lots of prizes to give away, and we want to try and crown our Xmas Quiz Family Edition movie special champions tonight for the CEO Clubs. So let me get you started, and good luck to each and every one of you. Away we go. And here comes your first question this evening. What is the name of Captain Jack Sparrow's ship in the Pirates of the Caribbean movies? What is the name of Captain Jack Sparrow's ship in the Pirates of the Caribbean movies? And 20 seconds we're giving you to answer tonight. It's Christmas, we thought we'd be a little bit more generous. Normally it's 15 seconds, but we've allowed 20. Time's up on the first one. Not too difficult, I don't think, so we're expecting lots of you to get it. Look at this, 100% of you getting it. We have never, in all of our time, done a quiz where the first question, regardless of how easy it was, everybody got it right. So well done to each and every one of you. Catalina into the lead. You answered the quickest. Sandra in second. Flavia in third. Christina is in fourth. And Alex in fifth. That is brilliant. Our last quiz of the year. And everybody gets the first question right. Let's keep it up. Here comes question number 2. What is the name of the title character in the film Alf? Now, hopefully you've been watching lots of these movies, or you're planning to watch a lot of them, because there will be a lot of Christmas-related questions in here, Christmas movie-related questions. So, I love the movie Alf, Will Ferrell, brilliant. Maybe you've already watched it. If not, you really should do. And Buddy is the correct answer. That one was trickier, so we've gone from 100% down to 15%. Just 15% if you're getting that one right, so well done if you did. Just 2 players are unbeaten after 2 questions. We've got Alexandra, who goes into the lead. Satiris is there in second. Catalina has third. Sandra in fourth. And Flavia is in fifth. Now, a couple of you are tied on the same score. When you are tied with another player or another team with the same score, we separate you by who is answering fastest. Here's question number 3. In The Wizard of Oz, which of these characters does Dorothy meet first? Is it the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, or the Lion? So this is probably going to be the oldest film we have a question about tonight. Going all the way back to 1939. And it is The Scarecrow. I find this to be a really good Christmas movie. This is certainly a movie that used to be on the TV a lot when we were kids at Christmas. So it kind of became traditional in the UK to watch The Wizard of Oz at Christmas. So highly recommend it. If you haven't watched it with the kids, do it. Alexandra leads from Satiris in second. Marius is in third. Sandra into fourth place. And Christina, you have got fifth. So our top 2 players yet to get one wrong. But we're only 3 questions in. A long way to go. Here's the next question. This will be number 4. In which movie franchise would you find the character Katniss Everdeen? Katniss Everdeen. Maybe the picture helps you out quite a bit here. Right. 20 full seconds to get this answer correct. Everybody managing to answer? And the correct answer was The Hunger Games. And look at this. For 2 questions out of 4, you've got 100%. Now, I know it's an easier question, but it's still impressive that everyone gets it right. The Hunger Games is the correct answer. Alexandra leads, Satiris in second, Marius in third, Sandra is in fourth, and Appa comes in to the top 5. Now, we have had a couple of easier questions. Admittedly, there will be some much trickier questions as we get into this quiz, I promise you. But that's still really impressive. Here is your next question, number 5. Who played the British Prime Minister in the film Love Actually? Now, here's a film that everybody loves to watch at Christmas. I found it a bit twee, this movie, but everybody loves it. Everybody loves watching this movie. It feels a bit dated now when you watch it back, but it's still good fun. Alright, so your time is up. Now, all 4 of your answers, those actors, they're all in the movie, but it's Hugh Grant that plays the British Prime Minister, and 85.7% of you getting that one right. And Satiris has gone into the lead after a question on Love Actually, and there he is in the feed admitting it's his favourite movie. Nothing wrong with that. Alexandra in second, Sandra in third, Appa in fourth, and Murcia has come into the top 5. You're in 5th place, just 1 point behind Appa. Here comes question number 6. Which Christmas character has been played by George C. Scott, Patrick Stewart, Jim Carrey, and Daffy Duck? So it is one of those 4 options on your screen. Which one is it? And your time is up. So we gave you 4 options here, and the correct answer is Scrooge. 23.8% of you getting that one right. Yes, in various movies of the Christmas Carol, they have all at one point done that. Alexandra still leads. Actually, she goes back into the lead, should I say, and a very big score she has as well. 749 points ahead of Murcia, who's moved up to second, 636. He's tied with Satiris at the moment, but he's answering quicker. Alex and Sandra make up your top 5. Here's number 7. How many ghosts visit Scrooge in Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol? So there you go. 2 Scrooge questions in a row. Please enter a 1-digit answer. 1-digit answer. No spaces, no letters. Don't try and type out the words. Just a 1-digit answer to get the points. So you know it's between 0 and 9. Let's see how well you did with this one. Okay, so the correct answer is 4. Now, I would imagine that a lot of you went for 3 because we know that it's past, present and future. But the first person to visit him is his old business partner, Jacob Marley, which means there are 4 ghosts that visit. And with that question, only 10% of you getting it right. Which means that our top players didn't get it right. It means it stays as it was. Alexandra, Murcia, first and second. Satiris in third, still tied with Murcia. Alex into fourth and Sandra in fifth. Question number 8. In Home Alone, where are the McAllisters going on vacation when they leave Kevin behind? So, Home Alone. This is a proper Christmas movie, isn't it? It was never expected to be a hit when it was released. Not in the slightest. And at one point, it was the 3rd highest grossing movie ever. Alright, time is up. Let's have a look and see what you've gone for here. Well, it looks like lots of you have been watching this movie over the Christmas period. The correct answer is Paris, and 72.7% of you getting that one right. And Satiris goes back into the lead. Alexandra tucked in just behind. Sandra's now in third. Flavia is in fourth. And Murcia, who maybe needs to watch Home Alone. Let's get you watching that. I think it's on Netflix. He got that one wrong, so he's dropped to 5th, but still in 5th place, still doing very well. Here comes question number 9. What are the initials of the actor that played 6 different roles in the film The Polar Express? So please enter a 2-letter answer here. No spaces, no punctuation. A 2-letter answer. The initials of the actor that played 6 different roles in the film The Polar Express. So I keep gazing over here at our game screen, just keeping an eye on you. We were looking for TH for Tom Hanks, and this time 21% of you got an open-ended question right. Well done. Sandra, just like that, goes into the lead. Satiris drops to 2nd, Alexandra in 3rd, Flavia, you're in 4th, and Marius now in 5th place. So that question really changed everything. And it's Sandra that leads the way, just a few points ahead of Satiris. And here's your next question. Number 10. What is the name of the main villain in The Nightmare Before Christmas? Again, this wasn't expected to be a huge hit, even though Tim Burton animation is very popular, but it's become an absolute phenomenon, this movie. Alright, time is up. This one's a bit tricky, I think. Well, let's see, actually. It wasn't tricky, actually. 33.3% of you getting it right. Boogie Woogie was wrong, I'm afraid, but Oogie Boogie was correct. Maybe it was a bit tricky. And with that question, Alexandra now takes over the lead because Sandra sadly got that one wrong, but Sandra still holds on to 2nd. Satiris drops to 3rd. Flavia is in 4th. Appa, who's been in and out the top 5, has come back into the top 5 in 5th place. And I can tell you it's only, just over 100 points between 1st and 5th. Very close. Next question. Select the 3 songs from The Lion King which were nominated for the Academy Award for Best Original Song in 1994. So click on 3 answers, please. 3 answers to get all of the points. Alright, your time is up. Let's have a look. Not too tricky, actually. The question sounded trickier than it was, but I'm sure you recognised all of these songs. Hakuna Matata, Circle of Life, and Can You Feel the Love Tonight, which was actually the song that ended up winning the Oscar. The other 2 songs were the other 2 that were nominated, which were from the films Junior and The Paper, which I remember neither of. Anyway, Sandra leads from Alexandra, Satiris in 3rd, Flavia in 4th, and Appa in 5th. Moving on to question number 12. In the Spider-Man movies, what is the name of the newspaper that Peter Parker works for? So it's also the same for the comic books, I guess, but we are making this whole quiz about movies. So we've included some images of the 3 famous Peter Parkers from recent movies. Actually, the next Spider-Man movie, apparently they're all going to appear at the same time, which is going to be interesting. The Daily Bugle is the correct answer. Now, the Daily Planet is, of course, Superman, or rather Clark Kent, who works at the Daily Planet. But it's the Daily Bugle for Spider-Man. 27.3% of you getting that one right. And now Flavia goes into the lead. But look how close this is. Flavia, 976 points. Just 2 points ahead of Appa, who's jumped up into second. She's got 974. She or he. I don't know. Sandra in third. Alexandra in fourth. And Satiris drops to fifth, but still in the top 5. Here's number 13. What was the name of the character Tim Allen plays in The Santa Claus? Now, we're giving you a 50-50 shot here. Was it Scott Calvin or Scott Klein? 50-50 chance of getting it right. He made 2 or 3 of these movies, I think. I think there's a few Santa Claus movies. Claus with an A-U-S-E. It's Scott Calvin, and it looks like you guys knew about this as much as I did. Straight down the middle. 45.5% getting it right. It's now Appa that goes into the lead. 1,091. Sandra in second. Satiris in third. Fighting back a little bit. All 3 of those players have broken 1,000 points. Alex on the brink of 1,000, as is Flavia. Alex, you're in fourth. And Flavia, you're sitting in 5th place. Question number 14. What is the name of George Bailey's guardian angel in It's a Wonderful Life? So this is another old movie, not as old as The Wizard of Oz, admittedly, but it is another old movie, but it's a tremendous one. It's a lot of people's favourite Christmas film. Maybe this one's a bit tougher. Let's see how you've answered over here. Okay, so we were looking for Clarence Oddbody, and most of you went for that, apart from Sam Wainwright. Lots of you went for Sam Wainwright, but it's Clarence Oddbody that we were looking for. Very, very tricky question, but Appa gets that one right as well and starts to build a little bit of a lead at the top in the lead. Alex now has moved into 2nd place. Sandra in 3rd. Alexandra is in 4th. Satiris, you've got the 5th position. All 5 of our top players have broken 1,000 points now. Here's question number 50. What's the name of the giant snow monster that guards Elsa's palace in Frozen? Now, I do pity any parents out there that have maybe had to watch Frozen over and over and over again, and they'll probably be watching it a whole lot more over the Christmas period. It's not a film that I've had to watch, thankfully, even though my nieces would love me to. Marshmallow, 33.3% of you managing to get that one right. Tricky question if you haven't seen the movie, but Appa has, and Appa is suddenly having a very good quiz. 1,321 points, leading the way. Sandra in 2nd, Alex is in 3rd, Flavia is in 4th, and we've lost Satiris. He's dropped just out of the top 5, with Alexandra holding on to the 5th spot at the moment. Top 2 get prizes here, remember, plus 10th and 20th as well. Number 16. What is the first letter of the 2007 Pixar movie named after a French vegetable stew? Is it S, P, R or G? We're giving you multiple choice this time. We do like to shake things up. So the correct answer begins with either S, P, R or G. 1 in 4 chance of just guessing this one if you're not sure. But I think lots of you will know it, and indeed you do. 80% of you not being fooled. It was R for Ratatouille. Ratatouille. Now, I have seen that one with my nieces and nephews, and that's a good, fun film to watch. So well done if you got it. Appa gets it. Sandra gets it. Alex gets it. Flavia gets it. Satiris comes back into the top 5 with that question because he answered very, very quickly. And he holds on to the 5th spot. So still Appa leading the way. And here comes question number 17. What is the first letter of the name of this character from The Lion King? It's another question about The Lion King. I think this might be the last question about The Lion King this evening. We've given you options here as well. Z, Y, W or Q. Now these are randomised, the order of these questions. It just happens that it's given a similar question to the one before. Z is the correct answer. Z for Zazu, who was played by Rowan Atkinson, otherwise known as Mr. Bean, who was also in Love Actually. We saw that earlier, all the way back in 1994. Appa actually got that one wrong, which has allowed Sandra to close the gap. Just what we got here, 25-point gap. That's all it is now. Satiris moving back on up. He's up into 3rd. Alex is in 4th, and Flavia is in 5th. All of a sudden, it's nice and close again. Loads of questions to come. Here's number 18. Can't Stop the Feeling by Justin Timberlake was used as the main song in which animated movie? I was about to say show then, it's a movie. Kung Fu Panda 3, Finding Dory, Inside Out or Trolls? So that very popular song, massive hit. It appeared as the main song in which of those 4 films? Okay, your time is up. Let's see how you've answered over here. And it is Trolls. Well done if you managed to get that one. 54.5% of you did get that one. They actually did 2 music videos. One was the one that you can see on screen just there, or part of it. And they filmed it again using all of the cast from Trolls who dance and sing along at home and in the studio and what have you. Oh, look at this. Appa leads, but it's by 2 points only over Sandra in second, Alex in third, Flavia in fourth, Marius is into 5th. We've lost Satyrus again. Number 19. Which classic video game features briefly in this scene in the Avengers? So you can see the image on your screen. They mention a classic video game in this scene, and you actually see it at one point as well. But which one is it? Space Invaders, Frogger, Pac-Man or Galaga? Maybe this one's a bit tougher. I keep saying you're going to get a tough one, but then you guys prove me wrong. Oh, this one was much tougher. Galaga is the correct answer. So when Tony Stark comes onto the bridge of the helicarrier, as you can see him there, he points out all the people that are being lazy, and he points at a guy and says, that man is playing Galaga. He thought we wouldn't notice, but we did. So Galaga, just 14.3% of you getting that one right. Our top 3 players did not, which has allowed Alex to catch up quite a bit here. Just 6 points off of the 3rd spot, and Flavia sits in 5th, just 2 points behind Alex. Which pop star played Alex in the 2017 film Dunkirk? What's the chances of that? So which pop star played Alex in Dunkirk? All right, time is up. Let's have a look. It was Harry Styles. Now, what a tremendous film this was. Christopher Nolan, of course, directing it. And Harry Styles, you know, I wanted to ridicule him, but he was very, very good in it in his first ever acting role. 52.4% of you getting that one. Appa still leads just by a few points ahead of Sandra. Alex is very much catching up here in 3rd place. Flavia in 4th. Satyrus, you're now in 5th place. 20 questions down, still 30 to go. Loads of points to be won. Here's your next question, number 21. How many of Snow White's 7 dwarfs have names ending in the letter Y? Please enter a 1-digit answer. I'm well aware it says dwarfs and not dwarves, because for some reason it is known as Snow White and the 7 dwarfs, which is grammatically incorrect, but that's how it is. So enter a 1-digit answer to get all of the points. You know it's between 0 and 7. And the correct answer is 5, and 40% of you getting that one right. So in total, there are 7 dwarves, obviously, and they are Sneezy, Bashful, Sleepy, Happy, Grumpy, Doc, and Dopey. So Doc and Bashful are the 2 without a Y, leaving 5. Tricky question. Appa gets it and stretches her lead a little bit. Her or he, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. It's just water. Sandra in 2nd, Flavia in 3rd, Alex in 4th, and Satyrus in 5th. Very, very close at the moment. Which actor voices Batman in the Lego Batman movie? Getting some support for Sandra here from Bogdan. Bogdan, are you playing as Appa, possibly? Love to know who's playing as Appa. So which actor voices Batman in the Lego Batman movie? Time's up. Will Arnett. This one was really tricky, really tricky. 30% of you getting that one right. All of the other actors are in the movie. Zach Galifianakis plays the Joker. Michael Cera is Robin. And Ralph Fiennes, the brilliant Ralph Fiennes, he plays Alfred the Butler. Appa got that one right as well and extends the lead, but Sandra still in 2nd, Flavia in 3rd, Alex in 4th, Satyrus in 5th. We're still trying to find out who Appa is. We don't know who they are. Be fun to find out. Next question. What is the first letter of the name of this Pixar superhero? And this time we have given you multiple choice options. W, H, F or S? W, H, F or S? Alright, ticker is counting down and it reaches 0. Let's have a look, see what you've gone for. F is the correct answer. F for Frozone from the movie The Incredibles. I think it's Samuel L. Jackson, isn't it, that voices the character? I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, just like that, Appa gets one wrong, and it allows Sandra to catch up again. Flavia in third, Alex in fourth, Satiris is in fifth. But Satiris didn't get that one, and the top four have stretched away a little bit, but it's still very, very close. Anyone can win this. Here's number 24. From which country does Paddington Bear come from? Now, this is a movie question because there have been recently 2 movies, as you can see from the image, about everybody's favourite little bear, Paddington. It's quite famous as books as well in the UK, and a cartoon that they made back in the 70s and 80s, I think it was. But if you've seen the films, you will know this. And the correct answer is Peru, and the majority of you getting this one right, 59.1%. Yes, the little friendly bear from darkest Peru, as seen at Paddington Station, which is where he arrives in the picture. Appa breaks 2,000 points and becomes the first player to do that. Appa leads. Sandra in second, 1,895. Just behind you is Flavia. And then just behind Flavia is Alex. And then we've got Marius, who's trying to catch them up. Satiris has dropped out the top 5 again. I'm sure we'll see him back. Here's your halfway point, number 25. In cars, what race number is Lightning McQueen? Tricky. Ask the kids. Kids, come on. You'll be able to get this one. We have hidden it in the picture. This is one where if you've got kids playing along with you right now, they might well know. And if any of the kids did get this one right, give yourselves a high five, because it is 95. Very impressive getting that one. I thought that was a tricky question. 72.7% getting it right. They were going to name him or give him the number 57, but they changed it and decided to pay homage to the first ever movie release, which was Toy Story, and that was released in 1995. Hence the number 95. Appa leads, Flavia, Alex, Sandra, and then Plumman comes into the top 5. What are the initials of the character played by Leonardo DiCaprio in Titanic? A 2-letter answer, please. Oh, this one's a bit more difficult. A 2-letter answer, no space, no punctuation. And your time, it is up. Let's have a look. JD we were looking for. This was good, actually. 19%. That's pretty good. These open-ended questions can be very tricky. JD for Jack Dawson. So, I'm very impressed with anyone that got that. Literally nearly 20%. 1 in 5 of you got it. Appa got it and stretches away from Flavia, who has passed 2,000 points. Alex in third. Sandra in fourth. Plumman, who has come into the top 5, stays there in 5th place. Here's number 27. What 3 words are used to describe the Grinch in the classic children's book and film How the Grinch Stole Christmas? So click on 3 answers to get all of the points. So it is a famous book, but a very famous movie with Jim Carrey in the lead role. And your time, it is up. Right, the answers we were looking for here are stank, stink, and stunk, which, to be fair, are the only real words on that list. So it was kind of guessable to a degree. Stonk and stank we completely made up. So, well done if you got that one. Appa did get that and suddenly has over a 300-point lead at the top. Flavia in second. Alex has passed 2,000 points. Alex, you're into third. Sandra, 1,935. You're in fourth. And Plumman, you're there in fifth. Here's number 28. Which of these actors played a character called Lloyd Christmas on the big screen? So, one of them has played Lloyd Christmas in movie or movies. Which one is it? Michael J. Fox, Jim Carrey, Chevy Chase, or Eddie Murphy are your 4 options. Is Appa going to get this one right as well? And time is up, and indeed Appa does get this one right. Jim Carrey is the correct answer, and 31.8% of you knowing that he plays Lloyd Christmas in the Dumb and Dumber movies. Yeah, what a surname to have, Christmas. Be a talking point. You'd certainly be remembered, wouldn't you? Appa then, still getting questions right. Leads from Flavia in second. Sandra is in third. Alex in fourth, and Plumman is there in fifth. Remember, our top 2 players will receive a prize, as will 10th and 20th position. Your next question is coming up. This is number 29. First seen in the film Space Jam. What is the name of Bugs Bunny's girlfriend? Lucy, Bridget, Barbara, or Lola are your 4 options. picture might help you. It is from the movie Space Jam. And your time has ended. And the correct answer we were looking for is Lola. Lola Bunny, 76.2% of you getting that one right. So it feels like Lola Bunny's been around for a lot longer, but actually she was introduced for two reasons. Firstly, there was no female presence in the entire Space Jam film. No female characters whatsoever, so they needed one. And also they decided it was time after, what, 50 or so years, 60 years, that Bugs Bunny should finally get a girlfriend. Appa gets it right. Flavia in second. Alex in third. Sandra and Olga into fifth place. Well done to you. In Back to the Future, what speed must the DeLorean reach in order to initiate time travel? So in miles per hour, 66, 77, 88, 99. This is a great movie. Again, it feels like a Christmas movie, even though it's really not. But it does feel like a fun movie to watch at Christmas. The correct answer here is 88 miles per hour and 54.5% of you getting that one right. Very, very impressive. Appa just keeps smashing the answers out here and is building a lead with every single question, but there's still 20 questions to go. This is far from over. Flavia sits in the prize spot, which is second. Alex in third. Sandra in fourth. Olga is in fifth place. So Appa, brilliant quizzing at the moment, leading the way. Here's your next one, number 31. Which Shrek film featured the song Accidentally in Love by the Counting Crows? The Counting Crows, great band, American rock band. So Accidentally in Love. It appears in one of the 4 Shrek films, but which one? Alright, your counter is ticking down. Be quick, be quick. And your time is up. Let's see how you've answered over here. This one was tough. No, it wasn't. 61.9% of you knowing it is Shrek 2. Shrek 2 is the correct answer. I would never have been able to remember that, even if I'd seen all of them. I think I've only watched the first 2. Appa leads the way. Flavia in second. Alex in third. Sandra in fourth. And Plumman is in fifth. So, with our top 2 getting prizes, it's very close for that second spot. Appa, though, can still be caught. Here comes question number 32. Which of these songs by Roxette appeared in the soundtrack for the 1990 film Pretty Woman? So another music question, should I say? And it's just, that's how it throws them up. You know, we randomise the questions, and it's just coincidence that happened. So which one of those 4 is it? So going all the way back to 1990, Roxette, very popular in Romania. It Must Have Been Love is the correct answer, 77.3%. Pretty Woman is a lot of people's favourite movies. It's a fun movie to watch, really good soundtrack as well. Appa is approaching 3,000 points, still leads, but Flavia is chasing down, picked up some big bonus points there. Alex is also doing rather well, sitting in third. Sandra in fourth, and Olga, having come into the top 5, is staying there in fifth place. Here is question number 33. In the Christmas movie Jingle All the Way, what was the name of the toy Arnold Schwarzenegger's son desperately wanted? This feels like a film that shouldn't have been as good as it was, but very, very enjoyable and very relatable, I think, for anybody that's been trying to find a specific present, not just for kids, but for anybody in the lead up to Christmas, and that countdown, you know, ticking away until the shops close. Oh, gives you shivers, doesn't it? Turbo Man is the correct answer. 68.4% of you knowing that one. Wow, that's very impressive. Appa has broken 3,000 points now. 3,000 points after 33 questions. They're on target to maybe reaching 5,000 points, which is very hard to do in these quizzes. Can they do it? We will see. Flavia second, Alex third, Sandra fourth, Plumman in fifth. Next question, number 34. Featuring 19,000 extras. Which movie won the Oscar for Best Picture in 1988? Your options are The Lost Boys, The Last Emperor, Wall Street, or The Untouchables. 19,000 extras. And And your time is up. Now, the truth is there won't ever be a movie that does this again because they don't need to. They use CGI to create mass crowds and it works just as well. But back in 1988, they used 19,000 extras in the movie The Last Emperor, which did win the Best Picture Oscar as well. 76.2% of you getting that one right then. Appa continues to get questions right. Flavia desperately trying to catch up, but still in second. Alex is trying to catch up and get that second spot prize. Sandra is in third. Plumman is there in fifth. Sorry, Sandra in fourth. Plumman in fifth. Which actor played the title role in the film Saving Private Ryan? Which actor played the title role in the film Saving Private Ryan? So Tom Hanks, Vin Diesel, Matt Damon or Ted Danson are your four options. All four of those actors are indeed in the movie. And some of you have failed to listen to the question. The title role is Private Ryan. And the person that plays Private Ryan is Matt Damon. That's the person they're trying to rescue. So well done to the 22.7% of you that were not fooled by that question. Apple was fooled by that one. Flavia had a chance to catch up a little bit there, as did Alex and Sandra and Marius. That is your top five. Well done if you got that one. That was a little bit tricky. Number 36. Which Adam Sandler movie debuted on Christmas Day in 2008? Now that's a tricky question. So look at the picture. Does the picture help you? Do you recognise what movie that could be? So it is one of those four movies, all of which he is in. And it is the movie Bedtime Stories. More than half of you getting this one, 52.4%. Great fun film for families and kids. Appa starts getting questions right again and still builds on those points. Looking very ominous at the moment. Appa in the lead. Flavia in second. Alex is still trying to catch up onto second. He's in third. Sandra is in fourth. We've got Marius coming back into fifth position. Here's your next question. This will be number 37. Who was the last person to win the Academy Award for Best Director 2 years in a row? Now, it's only ever been done 3 times for the same director to win Best Director 2 years in a row. But who was the last person to do it? I can see that the chat has gone very quiet because people are very much concentrating on these questions now. That's fine. We don't mind that. Alejandro G. Inarritu is the correct answer. 35% of you getting it right. And actually, it was quite recent. It was 2014 for Birdman with Michael Keaton in the lead role. And 2015 for The Revenant, which, of course, was Leonardo DiCaprio in the lead role. The movie that he finally won a Best Actor Oscar for. And that was very deserved because that was a hell of a job in The Revenant. Appa still leads with Flavia, Alex, Sandra and Marius as your top 5. 13 questions remain. Here's number 38. What present did Harry Potter receive for his first Christmas at Hogwarts? So, a trivia quiz is just not complete without at least one question about the boy wizard. So, ask the kids. Maybe the kids can help you out. The very first Christmas at Hogwarts for Harry Potter. What gift was he given? And your time is up. And the correct answer was invisibility cloak. Again, kids, if you got that one right, give yourself a pat on the back. You did well there. That was tricky. 30% then getting it. Appa didn't get it, but neither did Flavia. Alex is still in third place. Sandra in fourth and Marius in fifth. So the battle here looks to be for that second place prize. Unless Appa starts failing to get questions right. Could happen. We're on to question number 39. What is the first letter of this character's name? First seen in Toy Story 2. So, just a one-letter answer, please. A one-letter answer. This one's tough. I think it's tough, and then I'm sure you're going to tell me that it was a lot easier. Thanks, Merchia. We'll make sure we pass this on at the end of the quiz so that everybody knows how to get their prizes. J. Oh, impressive. 45% of you knowing this one. It is J for Jesse. You knew it. Appa gets that one right as well. Nearly, 650 odd points ahead of Flavia in second, Alex in third, Marius in fourth, Sandra now into fifth. So in order to identify our winners, we kindly ask our contestants logged to the quiz only with their first name to reach us with an email. So we will get those details out to you as well. Next question. Which character spoke the first line in the original 1977 movie Star Wars? Now, I'm a big fan of Star Wars. This is one of those trivia questions that I would be able to get. I'm not great. I'm good at asking questions and maybe writing them, but I'm not brilliant at answering them all the time. This one I would know. I can tell you that the character is in that picture. And the character is C-3PO. And the majority of you getting that one right. Now, it's not Luke Skywalker because he doesn't appear in the movie for quite a while. But C-3PO, along with R2-D2, is seen at the beginning. And he says, did you hear that? It was an explosion on the ship, the escape ship with Princess Leia. And I could talk about that forever, but I won't. Appa gets it right. Flavia breaks 3,000 points and is looking good in second place. Alex did not get that one and is allowing Flavia to get away. Marius in fourth. Sandra in fifth. 10 to go. Here's number 41. In Disney's Aladdin, the genie was stuck in the lamp for how many years before Aladdin found him? Great Disney movie this, with Robin Williams, of course, in the lead role. I say the lead role, in the role of the genie, but the role that everybody loves. So how many years was the genie stuck in the lamp? It was 10,000 years, and exactly half of you getting that one right. 50% get it then. Appa, 3,777 points. Can they reach 5,000? It's a tough ask, but you never know. Flavia in second, but Alex is trying to catch up. Alex is in third, but Sandra is trying to catch Alex, and she's only a few points behind him. And then Marius is not that far behind Sandra, so I would say that the battle for second place is definitely not over. Here's question 42. What we do in life echoes in eternity is a line spoken in which of these four films? Is it Gladiator, Casablanca, Finding Nemo, or High School Musical? It is one of those four. We're getting support from Bogdan for Flavia now. Can Flavia catch Appa? We need Appa to get some wrong, I'm afraid. They didn't get that one wrong. They did only get a few bonus points, though. The correct answer is Gladiator. 68.2% of you getting it right, knowing that it's spoken by Maximus, played, of course, by the brilliant Russell Crowe. It feels like if I'd have said it was High School Musical, you go, yeah, the sort of thing they'd say at the end of the year, isn't it? But no, it was Gladiator. Appa then, Flavia in second, Alex catching up in third, Sandra in fourth, Marius in fifth. Next one, number 43. Which of the following is not a character in the film Pulp Fiction? So this is a grown-up question, I guess you could say, with it being a grown-ups film. So time for mum or dad to answer this one. So we've got Eddie, Vincent, Marcellus or Jules. One of them is not in Pulp Fiction. Which one? It is Eddie Cabot. Eddie Cabot is also known as Nice Guy Eddie, and he is in Reservoir Dogs. He's one of the gang leaders. He's the one that doesn't have a name, like a colour, as it were. Appa is approaching 4,000 points now. Flavia in second, Marius in third, Alex is now in fourth, and Sandra is in fifth. So it's a bit of a change in our top five. 7 questions remain. Appa is way out in front, but we are looking at who can get second. Next question. In Disney's 1973 film Robin Hood, what type of animal was the Sheriff of Nottingham? Now, this really is a great Disney movie. Really magical movie. I love the Robin Hood Disney. The Disney Robin Hood, should I say. Getting it mixed up. Such a good movie. But what type of animal was the Sheriff of Nottingham? He was a wolf, and the majority getting it. This is really impressive quizzing from all of you guys. 42.9% of you getting it right. It's played by a guy called Pat Buttram, a heartless wolf who enjoyed collecting taxes on behalf of Prince John. And Appa has gone through 4,000 points. They're not going to get 5,000 points, but this is still a very impressive showing. They lead. Flavia is in second, but Marius is just behind, trying to get that second place. Alex in fourth, Sandra in fifth. On to question 45. What is the name of the head teacher in Roald Dahl's Matilda? So Matilda, famous book, of course, a children's book, but a very, very famous film, and also a musical, very successful musical. But we are talking about the film here. What is the name of the head teacher? And And your time is up. Appa gets this one right. Mrs. Trunchbull, 72.7% of you also getting it right. And with that question, Marius has taken over in second. Marius goes into a prize spot. Flavia drops back to third, but still just by a few points. Alex is still in with a shout. He's in fourth. Sandra is in fifth. So we have had a change in the top two. We have prizes for 1st, 2nd, 10th and 20th. One prize per family, remember. 5 to go. Here's number 46. It's a young picture. Who is it? Is it Jamie Foxx, Will Smith, Kevin Hart or Dwayne Johnson? It is one of those 4 fabulous actors. Obviously take a guess if you're not sure. So we gave you 4 options here. Let's see how well you've got this. Oh, you've absolutely smashed this one. 81.8% of you recognising that is Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. You could say he bloomed, didn't he? He you know, there's hope for all of us if that little kid can become The Rock. Seriously. Appa, what a score. 4,338 points from Marius, who is in second, but Flavia has not given up and is still in third. Sandra in fourth and Alex in fifth. Very much the battle on for that second place prize. Here's your next one, number 47. Who played Scrooge in the 1992 film The Muppet Christmas Carol? So a third reference to Scrooge in this quiz. That's all right. Was it Jim Carrey, Michael Caine, Sean Connery or Robert De Niro? It was somebody playing a human character alongside all of the Muppets. And who was it? It was Michael Caine. Lots of you going for Jim Carrey, but no, that was later on that he played Scrooge. In that movie, it was Michael Caine. So that one was a bit trickier, and that's allowed Marius to stretch away in second. Appa actually got that one wrong. And Marius in second, getting it right. Flavia getting it wrong. Sandra, Alex, you're fourth and fifth. We've only got 3 questions to go. Will it be Appa and Marius getting these 2 prizes? Let's find out with question 48. In the 1993 movie Jurassic Park, where is the park located? Isla Nubla, Isla Bubla, Isla Subla, Isla Hubla. We are really in the home straight now. Finish line is in sight. We know who's going to win this with a very, very good score. Isla Nubla is the correct answer, and half of you getting that one right, 50%. And this is not over. Appa, yes, we feel you're going to win this, but look, Marius is only just ahead in second place now. 27 points only separating him and Flavia. It's going to come down to those two, but maybe not with 2 questions to go. Can Alex still get in and have something to say about it? Sandra sits in 5th. 2 to go. Important question. Here's your penultimate question. This will be question 49. Which Christmas song plays during the end credits of Die Hard? So one of the greatest Christmas movies, without a doubt. It is a grown-up movie, so mums and dads, you've got to try and get this one. I will tell you now that that screenshot is not authentic. We have manipulated it slightly just to make it a bit more Christmassy with Bruce Willis there. So which song is at the end of Die Hard? It is Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow, and 36.4% of you, the majority, are Die Hard fans. Brilliant. Love it. Okay, we've got 1 question remaining. Appa is going to win this. It looks like Marius is looking good for second place. Flavia is in third. Alex is in fourth. And Catalina has come from nowhere to take the 5th spot. So who will get into our overall top 5? We're about to find out. Remember, 1st, 2nd, 10th and 20th all get prizes. Good luck, everybody. Here's your final question. 50 out of 50. Please select the titles of 3 movies that were filmed in Romania. So 3 of those movies were filmed in Romania. Select all of them to get all of the points. Excuse me. We know that Appa is going to win. I think it will be Marius in second. Let's have a look. So the correct answers that we were looking for is Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance. Nicolas Cage was in that movie, and they filmed on the Trans-Russian Highway and many other places in Transylvania. Cold Mountain famously filmed here. And then a movie called A Princess for Christmas. That was filmed here as well. The other 2, Cloud Atlas and the Grand Budapest Hotel, which is one of my favourite films ever, the Grand Budapest Hotel. Not filmed in Budapest though, both filmed in Germany. The image you could see was from The Nun. We're going to give 3, 2, 1. Appa, There's some sprinkles. Congratulations. You are our winner tonight of the Christmas quiz, the family edition, the movie edition of CEO Club's online trivia quiz. Appa, well done to you. Marius, brilliant quizzing from you. You're going to get a prize as well in second place. Flavia, you pushed him all the way, just missing out, but a third place finish, so hold your head high. And then your top 10 is rounded out with Alex in fourth. Fifth went to Sandra. Sixth to Catalina, who just appeared in the top 5 right at the end, so well done. Satirish, you ended up as our 7th place finisher. Gilia, you're in 8th. Alexandra in 9th. And Alex, you're down there in 10th, but a top 10 finish for you. Let's give you a very quick reminder of the prizes that we have for you. So Appa, you will get a 1-year online subscription for American Cinematographer. So every month you'll be reminded that you did indeed triumph at our very last quiz of 2020. And we're going to get you one of these clapper boards as well, which will have a very special message on it from CEO Clubs. Our runner-up, who will be Marius. Marius, this will be a bit of fun for you over the Christmas period. A Friends jigsaw puzzle and again a clapper board coming to you, again with a very nice message on it. And then the Game of Thrones Monopoly will go to our 10th place finisher, which is Alex D. Alex D, you're in 10th place and you have won, oh, I love this, the Game of Thrones Monopoly and another clapper board with that special message. That will be coming to you as well. And we can't see at the moment who is in 20th place, but feel free to tell us in the live chat if it's you. But we will get the game reports and have a look and find out who it was. But 20th place will get the shot roulette and yet another clapper board with a special message from CEO Clubs. And here we are back in the living room. Let's have a look over here. So let's just remind you, if you have won a prize, let's just have a look here from Mercher. He's saying, if you've won a prize, please use the first name and reach out with an email to info@ceoclubsromania.com. I'm sure all of you know that address, info@ceoclubsromania.com. Send your first name and the position that you finished in so we can tally it up with the game report, and we'll make sure that you get your prizes. Lots of lovely messages coming in here. Sandra, thank you. Yeah, we think these things are very thrilling as it gets towards the end. Alexandra, thank you as well. Marius is giving himself an elbow cough. Nothing wrong with that. That's good. That's the way to do it. Great competition, says Yunuts, and I agree. That went right down to the wire. That was pretty good. Okay, so Satirius is suggesting that we do gangster style movies. Obviously we try to do more children or family orientated movies. I did decide to drop the odd one in there. We had Pretty Woman, we had Die Hard, didn't we? We had a Pulp Fiction question. So you know, I didn't want to do too many movies that maybe the kids haven't had a chance to see, so I wanted to keep it quite family orientated. But you tell me what you want and we'll do more. I can do you an entire Tarantino quiz if you like, Alexandra. That's not a problem. Thank you very much, Floriana, as well. Happy holidays to you, and nice to see you virtually as well, and the same to you, Virgil. Right, there you go, everybody. I know that 2020 has been quite bizarre, and this isn't the way that we wanted to entertain you, but you know what, we had to do our best. I hope in some way that this little virtual get-together, this little virtual quiz has gone some way to bringing you together and making you feel like, you know, Christmas isn't going to be that bad. So whatever you do for the rest of the week in the build up to Christmas Day, I hope that you all stay safe and you all look after each other. More importantly, have a brilliant Christmas, and hopefully we'll get to quiz with you in 2021. So thank you again for inviting me. I've been Mark, your quiz master, and have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.